Oh, have we seen a trick that did not tic-tac yet? I don't think we have. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review, the series where I review videos submitted to me by you guys. Today we have 2 street video parts. Before I get into that, though, I want to remind you guys, Cake Muscle is coming back soon, so be on the lookout on my social media for more information. Now, let's get into today's videos. In my notes, it says they're both pretty good. But I don't know when I wrote that or what I was thinking when I wrote that. So maybe they'll be really bad or really good. Who knows? Let's start with this one. It's called Scott Child Skate and Enjoy Play. The YouTube channel says East Side Donkey, and he looks like an East Side Donkey. That could be his dad. East Side Donkey and Daddy Donkey Boy coming in with a board slide. Nicely done. Rolling into the streets. I like that he started the video off with a bang. Nollie big spin, kind of. Heel almost dragged. Fake push. Fakey 180 to not quite a 50-50. He's coming back, though. This is going to be a multiple trick line. Coming up, fakey. No, switch. Nose grind 180. Okay, for a donkey, for someone with the body of a donkey, this guy's already got some skills. So here we go. Front shove. Tail definitely hit the ground manual. It's got to be hard to move a body of that size. Because I've gotten really fat lately. Switch, flop down the stairs. Did you see his back foot act like it was going to catch the board? Hold on, let's rewind that and watch it one more time. The back foot sucks in, but for no reason. Still, you can tell this guy has some skill because he's doing some really tough switch tricks. The style seems to be a little uneasy, but the trick difficulty is there. Look at that. That was in his skinnier days. Switch tray down the stairs. He's really got a a cool bag of tricks here that you would never expect from the first line. Switch front nose to fakie. Or is it to fakie? I guess it would be to regular, right? Switch shove to front lip. Down a street spot. Another front shove. Coming in hot. I hate when people say coming in hot. I don't know the point. Nice nollie flip there from his buddy, Mr. Winchester. It's kind of dark right now. Front 180 off the loading dock. Is this still the Winchester nollie flip 180? Push to, nope, yes, twice. Switch front side flip. I could barely tell what that was. Not the trick. I thought it might have been some stairs. Nollie heel, nicely done. Coming in. Is that the same guy? Regular front 3 shove. Oh, nose manual, inward heel. He was gonna do another trick, but I guess he gave up on that. Nollie back tail shove. Really surprising here what we're getting. I still think he looks really uneasy on the board. A lot of these tricks could be done a little bit cleaner. That being said, these are all really tough tricks, so this gives me the vibe of somebody who skated really good in their younger years, then fell off for a little while, then came back and got as good as they were, but the style didn't catch up at the same rate, if that makes sense. I know that was kind of a vague, weird way to put it, but you can see this guy skates in all stances. He's got the fakie, he's got the switch, nollie, he's got the manuals. He's landing some of these tricks really nice and square on the bolts and perfect, and then you get shit like that where there's like a huge tic-tac. He's got the transition skills, even though this is a skate part on the streets. Late shove going up, coming down, feet all over the board. He did that same trick with a different direction shove earlier. So really, when you see this guy rolling up to a trick, you don't really have any idea what you're gonna get. Unless it's a switch flop, which you know it's gonna be really fucking weird looking, as we've seen throughout this entire video. Coming up, switch back heel, I believe. That's gotta be the best feeling. You do a trick like that, you roll down the hill, you're chilling. There's a spot like that here. Almost get hit by a car. There's a spot like that here called the double ditch. And right when you land your trick, you're just fucking... It's like, yes, and now you're going a million miles per hour. That one wasn't so steep, though. Here we got a really crusty set. Front 3. I love when people do a front 3 and don't tic-tac. Nose slide down the stairs. Pretty good. Don't see that a lot these days. Nose slide down around rail. Switch tray. We saw him switch tray earlier, and I think that one was actually better. So for this to be the banger, you know what I mean? One foot came off and his heel's kind of hot-pocketed, which really isn't that bad. But when you do a switch tray like this earlier in the video, and then you finish the video with something like, come on, where is it? No high five for that fucking bitch. And then you finish with this one. I guess it is kind of a repeated trick, but why not have the better switch tray be the banger? That's really my only concern as far as leaving us off with something to remember. That's the purpose of the banger in the first place, right? It's like the finale. I remember back when Dying to Live first came out, and the main thing everyone would say to each other is, dude, you gotta see Chris Cole's banger. And if I remember, it was kickflip back nose blunt down a hefty size rail, which at that time, people weren't doing that very often. So when looking for something to critique on a video like this, the banger is definitely going to be something that caught my eye. Also, this switch flop, if we look right over here, what the fuck is going on? Jokes aside, I think this video was really well-rounded. The skateboarder did a variety of tricks on a variety of obstacles. He was not a one-trick pony. He's doing stairs, he's doing rails, he's doing ledges, he's doing manuals, and some of the quality on some of the tricks seemed a little bit weird. Not just the quality of the footage, but also the quality of the tricks. You know, a lot of TicTaks, a lot of toes kind of hanging off. No real blatant penalties here today, but still something left to be desired. If you guys want to watch that video on your own time, maybe the music makes it better, you guys can find a link to that video in the description below. Let's move on to the next video. Evil, Shred, John Ellerbush, Killer Skate Park and Shop. Play. We got this red screen rolling up to a huge quarter pipe. Can't do a 5-0, and he is pissed. John Ellerbush, don't mess with him. He might give you that love tap. Coming up, tray flip flat ground, small little tic-tac, but he's hauling ass. Smith, kickflip done perfectly. Kickflip manual. Oh, see, this is what I get for prejudging this guy. He's already started us off with some really good tricks. Quality just dropped off tremendously right there. I'm not sure why. And now we have nice regular HD footage again. Tic-tac coming off of a 50-50. Tic-tacking multiple times still. Oh, have we seen a trick that did not tic-tac yet? I don't think we have. There, that was our first one. We get a kickflip front blunt on the tranny, kickflip across, push twice coming up, front wall ride, 180. Wow, revert, that was nice. Frontside flip disaster. Is that what you guys would call that? Kickflip grind on the clamshell, push once, kind of to slow down, back 360. That was a nose blunt and sort of a tail blunt on the other side. I love seeing weird, maybe, I don't know if you'd call that a circus trick, back blunt to fakie, nicely done in the weird outfit, front blunt. He's got the skills, right? Another bad quality clip right here and here. We're really skipping between things that look good and look bad, but one thing we're not skipping is multiple tic-tacs. That was a nice wheelie grind, nollie flip, 50-degree rotation, nose slide, nollie flip, tray flip to blunt, coming in 180. I just saw a bunch of black screen right there. Not sure what was going on. Grab the wall to make sure. Tray flip. Now, one thing that I am noticing is these tricks are really rapid fire, which I like. A couple weeks ago, we had a video that the tricks were too rapid fire, and I had a hard time actually talking about the video. I feel like I'm kind of doing that here now, but this is action. These are tricks that require skill. Oh, we got a line going here. Started off with the backside flip, fakey big spin, pushing multiple times. Maybe twice, maybe more, I don't know. Wall ride on the little square right there. Tray flip, yes, correct. Then what? Front shove, what's next? Big spin. I love when skateboarders do that. Sometimes you'll see somebody hit a giant handrail in a Thrasher video, and as they roll away, they'll do a bunch of flat ground tricks. I love seeing shit like that in videos. We get a tray flip nose manual, really slow-mo. Kind of tic-tacked on that too. Was that okay? We're getting close to the end here. Wait, that can't be the banger. Crooked grind, nollie flip to extremely blatant toe drag. And as I was talking about before, the purpose of a banger is to be what the people remember most clearly. And now all I can see is this guy's toe blatantly dragging the ground, and that's what I'm gonna remember him for. All that work he did creating this video, waste of time when you end it with something as shitty as that. It's crazy to me to think that this skateboarder has the skills to crooked grind, nicely, perfectly balanced, fix up his back foot, get it ready for nollie flip, keep his balance, then pop out perfectly, flick his foot, still get the board coming around, kind of even catch the board in the air. He has all the skills to do that once, right? And then he lands it with the toe drag. Clearly, this guy's able to do the trick again, but I feel like we've just set the bar so low for ourselves sometimes where people just say, well, my toe dragged, but you know what? Fuck it. I've been trying this for 20 minutes. Good enough for me. And I don't understand why that's a mentality in skateboarding. I get it. If you're just doing it for fun, then sure, you could consider that landing the trick. But in skateboarding, it's kind of like a competition, you against yourself. And right here, I consider that a loss, right? I would go home after landing with that toe drag, and I would be upset saying, you know what? I lost to skateboarding. I was against me. I let myself down. Yet some skateboarders this day and age, they just take what they get. Fuck it. Tic-tac left and right. Who cares? Landed with absolutely no control. Maybe the board... Fuck it. I was trying varial flip. A tray flip kind of happened. Oh, let's just celebrate. Instead of learning the trick and really appreciating yourself, have respect for yourself. Why is that not a thing anymore? This guy has the skills to land really difficult tricks on manual pads, on ledges like this. This is a hard ledge to skate. All of his flat ground tricks were clean. He did some kind of big park style handrails in the middle. Yet, dude, I just can't get over why you would let the final trick, the trick that really ends the show, the grand finale, to be something like that. Can you imagine on 4th of July, all these fireworks going off, woo, woo, one makes a heart, big American flag, woo, flying, things are exploding, a star or whatever, and then the last firework is just some douchebag farting. Happy fucking 4th of July, asshole. That's what this is. That's... This is a ruined 4th of July. New Year's just happened. I hope your New Year's celebration was better than this. Because any party that ends with a toe drag, what am I? You know what I'm fucking saying. He just really blew it on the ender there. And I feel like he should have known. Hopefully, we can try to give him the benefit of the doubt and blame the filmer or maybe the editor, because you know those fucking fat fucks. They're always like, you know what, dude, you landed it. And then you go, did my toe touch? Because I felt like it did. Nah, bro, totally clean. I'm kind of getting tired of filming, so let's get the fuck out of here. Laziness, just pure laziness in that situation, if that's what happened. We don't really know. Overall, the video was good. I liked that the tricks were back to back to back to back. Not a lot of roll up, not a lot of roll away, not too much theatrics, although at the beginning we had that weird red screen where he fucking tapped the little quarter pipe or whatever, and then at the end it turned red. Just red and slow-mo, just so I could re-watch how bad the trick was. It's kind of like highlighting how bad the trick was. All you needed is one of those really cheap, shitty Instagram edits where it zooms in to the shittiest part, just right there, microscope into the guy's toe on the ground. That would have been a great way to even ruin it further. So I guess thanks for not doing that. As you guys can see, I'm serious, I can barely remember the good tricks in this videos because that shit, it blocked it out. I don't even know which video was better. This one, I feel like I'm trying to erase it from my brain, yet I have the first video still, and it's still, you know what? He did a switch tray. Actually, now that I think about it, I've already forgotten. So I guess I'm gonna have to get your guys' opinion. Which video was better and why? I feel like this is gonna be one of the closest matchups we've had in a while. I do remember on the second video, there was a really nice Smith kickflip, but, you know, a lot of TicTaks. I think the first 10 tricks all had TicTaks, which for me, the reason I always complain about that is because I think it displays a lack of control when you land the trick. If you have to TicTac, that should be like a last resort. That means you landed the trick off balance. Oop! Have to TicTac, get your balance back. The only exception being sometimes maybe you really have to get speed really quickly and you don't have room to put your foot down. So you TicTac a couple times to sort of wiggle your way into getting speed. That's sort of the one and only exception, in my opinion, that there would be. But again, I want to hear your guys' opinions. What did these guys do right? and what did they do wrong. Again, if you want to rewatch either of these videos without my annoying voice, you can find a link to both videos in the description below. If you want to be a part of Ninja Review, hopefully you can do better than this guy because he broke a lot of really basic rules. Actually, one of the most basic rules is try not to tic-tac, and he broke it multiple times. And then try not to toe drag, which he actually made that the star of his entire video. If you think you can do better than that, I know you can. I know you guys. All you have to do, find me on Facebook, type in Ninja Lifestyle, send me a message. In that message, include a link to a YouTube video. Make sure it's an HD YouTube video, because since the year is about to be 2020, there's really no reason for me to be reviewing footage from a camera made 30 years ago. That's just what I believe. Maybe when one day we invent a time machine, I can go back into the 70s or whenever that piece of shit camera was made, and then I don't even know if the internet was around back then. We can do some other type of Ninja review, but it would have to be back then, because now we have these things called colors and focus and footage that's not grainy and cameras that don't break every 5 minutes. Those things exist now, so it baffles me why no one wants to take advantage of the technology that Jesus has blessed us with. Long story short, no fucking VX footage. HD only for me. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I think we're on episode 160 or something like that. We have not missed a single episode all year. I don't think we've missed one for the past 2 or 3 years. So cheers to another year of doing this series. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit like if you do enjoy it. And I appreciate everyone who is submitting videos. I'm here to make skateboarders better, and I'm here to make you guys laugh and be entertained. We upload 3, sometimes 4, 5 videos a week here on Ninja Lifestyle. So I will see you guys on the next video. Kuna Matata, bitches. In the arms